Hey guys, Usus here, and today we are going to be reacting to the not the first trailer, the official trailer of The Mandalorian. We had a teaser trailer, and yeah, I really enjoyed The Mandalorian. I used to think it was the best Star Wars show. I do think Andor has beaten it. I think it has been surpassed by Andor, but it's still really enjoyable. Love Baby Yoda. Love The Mandalorian. What is his name again? I don't remember his I don't remember his real name, but Pedro Pascal, it's his year. You know, he was in the Last of Us, which premiered last night and was incredible. He's also doing this, so this is the year of Pedro Pascal. He is the king. He is the Lord and Savior. And let's press play.
Our people are scattered, like stars in the galaxy. What are we? What do we stand for?
True. Yeah, because I guess like they're different sects of the Mandalorian, and I think are they gonna go to war in this season? Is that what we're doing?
How to fight.
Oh, he's training Yoda, Baby Yoda, to be a Mandalorian. I mean Grogu. I'm sorry.
The galaxy.
His name is Grogu.
That way, you'll never be lost.
It was a white C-3PO. Oh my gosh.
I'm going to Mandalore, so that I may be forgiven for my transgressions.
Oh, that's right, because he took off his mask. In the season 2 finale, right? So he has to be forgiven. Isn't it?
Something dangerous happening out there.
I'm sorry. It is still just wild to me that they ended the Mandalorian season 2 with, you know, with Mando and what is his name? I don't remember his name. I'm sorry, but we ended with Mando and Grogu being separated, and they just decided to they decided to have like a Mandalorian like season 2 prologue in the Book of Boba Fett. The fact that a 6-season episode of Book of Boba Fett, which was terrible and just needed more time to flesh its story and its narrative out, they co-opted what little time they had to just do the Mandalorian. That's wild to me. I that's just so baffling. But anyways, who cares? Here we are.
And by the time it becomes big enough for you to act, it'll be too late.
Uh-oh. Whoa. Oh, we're going to get more info on Grogu. Yeah, because he was there for Order 66, right? Cool shot. We saw it in the teaser. Yeah, BABU FRIK! He has more of his own kind. Oh, what was that?
This is the way.
Oh, shoot! Oh, no. Man, Grogu, he ain't being protected anymore. He's doing the protecting now. Yeah, I thought that looked really cool. So we'll go through the trailer and sort of talk about stuff frame by frame. Not frame by frame, but
like stars in the galaxy.
if I see something interesting. So, okay, so this group of Mandalorians, is this the same group of people that we met in the last season? Like with Katie Sackhoff and everybody else? Because, okay, I'm trying to remember. Literally, my brother-in-law, who's like a Star Wars expert, he literally broke this down for me earlier today, and I already forgot. Because I'm not going to lie, I watched the Clone Wars, but all of the Mandalorian lore has just like kind of exited my brain. But I think when it comes to the Mandalorians, there is like they were like the first Mandalorians that are super big on religion, but then there was like some kind of Mandalorian lore, Mandalorian war between them, where they're now two sects of Mandalorians, where there's like a group of Mandalorian that really want like Mandalore. Is that a planet or is it a city? I think it might be a planet. Like they want Mandalore to be like its own place again, and they don't necessarily care all that much about religion. But then there is like the very religious side of Mandalore, who like are all about keeping their helmets or whatever. And these two sects are just at war with one another. So, like, are we gonna see that war continue? I guess in this season, like, is it gonna be a war between the super religious guys and the not so religious guys. I think is that a thing that's gonna happen? I don't know.
What are we? What do we stand for?
It's a good question. You need to clear that up because I have no idea.
Being a Mandalorian.
Yeah, this is the
not
ship
just
that he got,
learning
which
about
is
how to
dope.
fight.
I like that. I like that Grogu is in because is that where is Grogu where there should be a droid? I think
You
that's
also have
adorable.
to know how to navigate the galaxy. That way,
By the way, can I just say I'm glad that we're getting 2 Star Wars shows back to back that don't look terrible. Like I don't know what happened with the budgets of Obi-Wan and Book of Boba Fett. But this looks good so far, and I appreciate it.
you'll never be lost.
I have no idea what that thing is. There's Adonis Creed. Not Adonis Creed. What's his name? Adonis Creed is the son. That was a stupid joke. I'm not gonna do on that. Apollo Creed. Yeah, well, because there's this, because this is like the cult of Mandalorians, the guys that are super religious. But okay, but then like Bo-Katan and her people, they're not super religious because they take off their helmets. But if I remember from the Clone Wars, she was at war with other Mandalorians, right? So are there 3 sects of Mandalorians? I'm so confused. I'm genuinely confused.
I'm going to Mandalore so that I may be forgiven for my transgressions.
Bro, who cares? We want Pedro Pascal on the show. He can take off his helmet.
There's something dangerous happening out there.
Yeah, I'm not sure. Is this Coruscant? Is this like the city? That was like in the prequels or whatever. Is that what this place is?
And by the time it becomes big enough for you,
Oh, and this is the pilot. One of the pilots, right? He was in an episode. Is he gonna have more of a speaking role?
big enough for you to act, it'll be too late.
Who is this? What is this exactly? I don't know whose helmet this is. Am I supposed to recognize his helmet? I don't know. Yeah, so we're gonna get more Order 66 stuff because I don't think we know exactly how Grogu got out of Order 66, right? I mean, I suspect there's going to be like a recognizable character that saved him, right? I would imagine so.
Hang on, kid.
And then here we have like, oh, these are like prequel era droids. Huh. Because Mandalorian takes place after the sequel trilogy. That's interesting. I don't like, do they use like prequel era droids for stuff? I don't know. Yeah, that's interesting. Well, actually, we saw like in the Bad Batch that there was like in the episode 2 of season 2, it was interesting because we saw like droids being used by good guys, and against the Empire, which that was actually a really good episode. Where I actually found myself like rooting for the droids against the clones, which was a really interesting twist on things. But yeah, it's cool seeing those guys here. Yeah, this is a dope shot of them just popping out of the plane. And here's BABU FRIK. Oh, Anzalon. Is that the race that BABU FRIK is? I think it might be. And this is obviously cool. I don't know, what is this thing? Am I supposed to recognize you? I don't even know.
This is the way.
The Yoda bait Grogu ain't messing around. March 1st. Yeah, no, I think it looks cool. If somebody wants to write a 5-paragraph essay in the comments down below explaining the lore of Mandalorians to me, that would be cool. But either way, I'm still very much just compelled by Jin, that's his name, right? Jin Tarin, something like that. I'm mostly just compelled by Mando and his relationship, and him wanting to, or I guess dealing with his faith and or whatever. And I assume I assume there's if I had to bet, he's probably just gonna be like, screw this, I'm just gonna be Pedro Pascal. That's my guess, but I think that's still gonna be very interesting to see. I don't know. Hopefully, before this comes out, I will have like read up on what the lore of the Mandalorian is and exactly what the conflict was and what where it stands as of this season. So we'll see. It should be cool. And yeah, let me know what you think of the trailer in the comments down below. Also, subscribe to the channel, like the video, do all of the things that YouTubers tell you to do at the ends of their videos, and goodbye.